that Milton Keynes only just caught up. Isn't that right, Graham? Isn't that right? Anyway, Graham says that he wants everybody to know that, of course, he is one of the original rockers. Well, there you go, Graham. Everybody in Milton Keynes, all my millions of fans in Milton Keynes, pay attention, because Graham the Nutter is an original rocker. Now, the other thing he wants me to do for him is to give him one of these. Very pleasant. The Monsters of Rock t-shirt. What a work of art it is, too. Everybody wants one of these. Anyway, he says he can't go to Donington this year unless he's got one of those, and I mean, you know, you can see his point, can't you? He also says, what about a bit of Faster Pussycat? So especially for you, old nutter, here's Faster Pussycat, and don't change that song. Yeah, Faster Pussycat, definitely one for the boys, that video, wouldn't you agree? Ah, what a fine band, what a fine band. Right, from one for the boys to one for the girls, the brand new Poison album, everybody. Now, it's called Open Up and Say, "Ah!" Okay, that's what it's called, Open Up and Say, "Ah!" Now, as everybody knows, Poison are one of my very, very favourite bands. We're incredibly close friends, Poison and I, but I have to be honest, because they wouldn't want me to lie, I have to be honest and say it's their second album, but compared to their first, awful, absolutely awful. I mean, Poison have always been dumb, tacky, you know, about as sparkly as fake diamonds and twice as cheap. But the problem is this time, there's no Talk Dirty to Me. There's no I Won't Forget You. There's no Cry Tough. There's no hit singles, is there, mate? No hit singles. So, and that's, seeing as they're a band that relies totally on hit singles, and the little girly crowd, they've had it. Goodbye, Spanish Archer. Now, a fine album for you this week. The second album, and definitely one of the debut albums of the year, in my opinion, is the brand new album from King's X called Out of the Silent Planet. The Silent Planet, of course, is Earth. And although you can't see close enough at the moment, that is Earth there. And right in the middle is Houston, Texas, which is where these boys are from. Actually, they're not actually from Houston, Texas. They're all born in all different places, but that's where they live. That's where they're based. They're a three-piece, but no, they're not like ZZ Top. They don't have beards. They're not big, fat and old guys. These are young, lean rockers. And they've probably got the most original sound in rock and roll that I've heard in years, absolutely years. You think I'm kidding, don't you? Well, I'm not. Seriously, this is an album I want you to go out and buy. And to whet your appetite, here's the first single from it. This is King's X and King. Right, Mr. Matthias Jobs, the guitarist.
Yeah,
Woo!
good to see you.
Well, come on then, tell me, what are you doing in London? To what do we owe the great pleasure of this visit?
Well, we just came back from a trip to Russia and just doing some promotion stuff in London and just on the way to America.
Well, you're actually playing in Russia, were you?
Yeah, we did 10 shows in Leningrad.
Really?
Yeah.
And what was it like? Was it spooky?
No, it was amazing. The kids went wild. I mean, I tell you, they're really ready for rock and roll.
Really?
Yeah, it was a great experience.
And that was the start of what will be presumably another huge world tour.
Yes, very true. We started in Leningrad and, you know, we played 10 shows and they were all sold out, 15,000 people every night. And we were surprised they know our music so well. You know, they were singing along with the songs and we just had a great time. It was wonderful.
Good people, the Ruskies. They like their rock and roll. They like their rock and roll. And if you want to see why they like it, check this out. This is the Scorpions and Big City Night. Yeah! The Scorpions there, as if you didn't know. And this here is their brand new album called Savage Amusement. And this here is the next question, okay? All right, boys. What took so long? There's 4 years between this and the last album. You're not turning into Def Leppard, are you? Hey? What's going on?
Well, we checked all the beaches in the world, right?
I mean, everybody knows that we are doing a very long tour. So we actually finished, after the release of Love at First Sting in 1984, we finished the tour in the summer of '85. And, you know, there you go with the first 1.5 years. And, you know, we started writing songs after that and started rehearsing. And then we did the Monsters of Rock tour in 1986 in Europe.
Right.
And after this Monsters of Rock tour, we actually went into the studio and started recording it. So it took us a little more than 1 year, actually.
Well,
it's still a long time,
yeah,
right now.
but we're not in the heavy metal Olympics or something, you know. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, most important thing is it's a good album, you know. And so nobody has to help you earlier or later.
Sure.
Important is you have a very strong album, you know, and that was what we were looking for. And we think we have a very strong album, got good reviews. It's good after being for such a long time in the studio and getting out now, going back on the road and getting some good feedback from the world, you know, and and I mean, the studio only follow your instincts, you know, and feels good when you see you did the right thing.
It sounds like a much more polished, dare I say it, commercial album than perhaps your last. Would you agree with me?
We definitely took more time this time to work on arrangements and on details. That's why it took a bit longer. And so, I mean, if you have the impression it's more polished, it's just, everything is more accurate, I think. And that's the way we want it. And so, if it's more commercial, I don't know. What does commercial mean?
I don't know what commercial means. I've never been commercial, so I don't know. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's have a look at the first single from that album, then we can all make our own minds up. This is the Scorpions and Rhythm of Love.
Ah, my word, the brand new Scorpions single, their Rhythm of Love, and what a cracker it is too. That's only the second time you boys have seen that as well, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
So give me
saw it in Leningrad on a very small monitor, you know, late at night. And the first time actually we put it in, the video machine was like exploding. It was like, bash, you know.
Couldn't take it.
No, it was too much for Russia. No.
Right, well, listen, we've been chatting about the brand new album. Who shall I show this to? The brand new album. And we're going to have a competition. We've got 6 of these to give away, signed by my friends Matthias and Klaus. I was going to sign them, but I thought, nah, you know. Anyway, the boys have...
Oh, you're welcome.
I don't want to ruin the prize. The boys have signed all 6 of these albums, and if you want to win one, what have you got to do? You've got to answer this incredibly simple question, which is so simple I've forgotten what it is.
What's the name of the singer?
No, it's as simple as this. Tell us how many albums the Scorpions have had, but not only that, tell us what they were called. That's all. No clues, no clues. What were they called? How many of them were there? And if you're extremely lucky and my arm gets long enough into that bag, you could be out of it and into this. What do you say? Shall I shut up, boys, and we play some music?
Yeah, here we
Great
go.
idea.
Here's the Scorpions and Rock You Like a Hurricane.
Rock you like a hurricane!
Great.
So what is wrong with another sin? The bitch is hungry, she needs to tell. So give her inches and feed her well. More days to come, new places to go. I've got to leave it, time on a job. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. My body's burning, it starts to shout. Desire's coming, it breaks out loud. Lost is the cages, the storm breaks loose. Just have to make it, we still wanna choose. The night is calling, I have to go. Bob is hungry, he runs the show. He's licking his lips, he's ready to win. On the hunt tonight for love and mercy. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. 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 Rock you like a early morning, the sun comes out. His night was shaking, really loud. The cat is furry, scratch my skin. So what is wrong with another sin? Night is calling, I have to go. And Bob is hungry, he runs the show. He's licking his lips, he's ready to win. On the hunt tonight for love and mercy. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane.
Wir können ja.
The Scorpions rock you like a hurricane, and why not? Now, I've got to ask you, it's a very important question, boys, because one of the reasons I love playing your videos so much on the show is that you always have these lovely girls in them. Is this something you deliberately...
Lots and
Lots of lovely girls. Do you say to the video director, you say, look, whatever else you do, we've got to have...
Yeah, we don't even show up, but, you know, he doesn't have a lot of girls.
Oh, the video director, you know, himself, he likes auditioning, the girls coming in, you know, wow. I mean, when we were in LA, in a rehearsal room, you know, we did some rehearsal stuff over there. And so there were every day girls coming in to dance for Rhythm of Love, you know.
And all fans of the band, were they?
It's amazing, yeah. And the one chick which is in the video, one girl, she was dancing amazing. I mean, you can see, you know, what I'm talking about.
Well, don't worry, I've got my stop motion, I'll be there looking.
For this song, Rhythm of Love, it's definitely not about dancing in the Caribbean, right? So.
Ah, dear, cleanliness is our watchword, boys. Now, look, you're probably going out on one of these enormous world tours that you specialise in. Where are you going? Everywhere?
Next, we will find, you know, in the end we will probably have played everywhere where you can possibly play. But the next thing we're going to do is we go over to America and start this huge Monsters of Rock tour with Van Halen, Dokken, Metallica and Kingdom Come. This is going to start at the end of May. So very soon we're going to fly over and, you know, rehearse a little bit, and then we go on this tour, and it's going to be like the biggest stadiums all over the United States. And as far as I hear, it will all be sold out. It's going to be great.
It's going to be for 2 months, and then we're doing our own headliner tour in the States until October, I think, and then we come back to Europe.
That's what I was
and
waiting
back
for.
to England, of course.
Yes.
We play all over Europe, and probably this tour goes on until the next summer.
Right.
You know, so.
And all over England, not just one of these big gigs, but all over England? Or?
So far, we have always played all over England. So, you know, we went.
We don't know yet where we go actually, but I think we play as many places as we can. And maybe next summer we'll finish the Savage Amusement tour. Some big stadiums in the States and some outdoor shows, festivals here in Europe. Maybe play some Donington stuff or in England again.
Don't give too much away, don't give too much away. Don't give them too much.
It's a long time ahead, next year. Well, anyway, but this is going to be a long tour. We've been in the studio for a while and now it's back to the road.
All right. Well, listen, boys, it's been very nice of you to come on.
Yeah.
Good luck with your tour.
Okay, Nick.
I shall be there, no doubt, at hundreds of these shows, rocking.
Yep.
I feel refreshed now, don't you? Shall we have some music? This is Accept, also from Germany, and this is one they probably wrote for me, and this is called Balls to the Wall.
Friday on Land of the Giants.
Hey! Here I am, catch me! Hey, boy, down here!
A young deaf boy.
We can't send him to any school. We can't even go on living here. What I'm trying to tell you is that we're broke, out of money.
His parents nearly bankrupt.
You can't make Dal here. You've had the best doctors.
But we think we can.
Can the little people help a deaf boy hear again? Find out Friday at 7:30 on Sky. Monday at 7:30, action from the war in the Pacific with the Black Sheep Squadron.
You were almost thrown out of the Marines 4 years ago for drunkenness and brawling.
The true exploits of Major Pappy Boyington.
You know, you don't make a very good first impression, Major.
Neither do you, honey.
The South Pacific's famous Black Sheep Squadron.
Everybody out to 13,000.
Monday at 7:30, here on Sky.
Boom! Welcome back to the Monsters of Rock show. Rockers, right, pressing ever on. I've got a letter here which I want to read for you. It's from a young man called Sterling Gow in Aberdeen in Scotland. Sterling actually works at Aberdeen Cable. So if you're watching this show in Aberdeen, it's Sterling that you've got to thank, all right? Because he lays it all down, sorts it all out, gets it together, okay? Anyway, what does he say? He says, "Dear Mick, just a wee Aberdonian greeting. I had to write after your programme on Sky and after seeing the Kingdom Come video." Ooh. Anyway, Sterling goes on to say that he tends to agree with me. He does think that Kingdom Come do sound awfully like Led Zeppelin. But he does also say that the weird thing is they sound so much like them that he quite likes the record. Well, I do understand your problem, Sterling. I do understand it because I feel the same way. I mean, I kind of play it, but at the same time it's like, oh, it sounds so much like Zeppelin. It gets my goat. You know what I mean? Gets my goat. Anyway, what this is all leading up to is that I thought, never mind Kingdom Come, let's show you the real original, shall we? Bobby the Plant, Percy himself. He's got a brand new single out, a cracker it is too, eyelashes fully intact. Check this one out, this is Tall Cool One. Hey, hey, Mum said the way you move. Oh, I was having a flashback. Wow, Bobby the Plant, nice one, Percy. And that is, of course, featuring Mr. Zoso Page on guitar and lots of wonderful Zeppelin samples there right at the end. Just a completely confused Kingdom Come. He's like busily writing it all down. Oh, how did he do that? You know, forget it. Anyway, It's competition time. What have I got here for you? What have I got here? Well, I've actually got 3 of these new videos by The Who. This is called The Who, Who's Better, Who's Best compilation thingy. And what it is it celebrates 25 years of The Who. Most bands don't last 25 minutes in this business, but The Who, from Acton in West London, all right, mate? They did 25 years, no problem whatsoever. Chicken feed. And to celebrate that fact, they've released this video with 17 tracks on it. All the hits you need, like Pinball Wizard, Substitute, Can't Explain, on and on, 550, everything, everything, everything. And if you're a Who fan, which you must be if you watch this show really, you can win one of these. What have you got to do? What have you got to tell me? Very, 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 very simple. The Who had a live album out once upon a time called Live at Leeds, which those in the know, including me, reckon reshaped the face of hard rock. And in the end, of course, heavy metal. Live at Leeds, it was called, probably one of the most famous live rock albums released of all time. I don't know what I'm saying, but I'll carry on. Anyway, Live at Leeds. Where was it recorded? Wasn't Leeds. There's a clue. There's a clue. Wasn't Leeds. Live at Leeds. Where was it recorded? I'm going to stop now because my teeth are falling out, the brain's coming out, the director's had enough, the producer's having a heart attack. I'm just going to show you a bit of what you might win. This is a little snippet of 3 tracks. This is Pinball Wizard, You Better You Bet, and Substitute.
You think we look pretty good together? You think my shoes are made of leather? But I'm a substitute for another guy. I look pretty tall, but my heels are high. The simple things you see are all complicated. Look pretty young, but I'm just backdated, yeah. Substitute your lies for facts. I see right through your plastic mat. I look all white, but my dad was black. My fine-looking shoes is really made out of sand. You better, you better, you better. You better, you better, you better. I call you on the telephone now, boy, it's too rough for cigarettes. I sometimes feel I should just go home, but I'm dealing with a memory that never forgets. I love to hear you say my name, especially when you say yes. I got your body right now on my mind, but I drunk myself blind to the sound of old T-Rex. To the sound of old T-Rex. Oh, and who's next? When I say I love you, you say you better. You better, you better, you better. When I say I need you, you say you better. You better, you better, you better. Ever since I was a young boy, I played the silver ball. From Soho down to Brighton, I must have played them all. But I ain't seen nothing like him in any amusement hall. That left on a black kid, so plays a mean pinball. Stands like a statue and comes part of the machine. Feeling all the numbers, always make clean. Plays by intuition, the digit counts as small. And left on a black kid, so plays a mean pinball. Pinball wizard has to be a test. Pinball wizard's got such a submarine.
Such a Sartorius. There you go, The Who. Do you want to win one of those? Well, stay tuned. All right, now, I've got a couple of entrants to my Rogues Gallery, OK? Here are the boys here. That's Mike Chard from Gwent in Wales at the top, and that's his insane brother, Rob Chard from Gwent in Wales. And as you can see, they're both rockers. There's Rob giving it plenty of that, giving it plenty of that, which is what we like to see. He's probably giving it plenty of that as we're watching the show. Right? All right, Rob, giving it plenty of that. Anyway, these boys are thrash metal fans. They say, what's happened to the thrash? It used to be hard and heavy and horrible. What's going on? Well, I'll tell you what's going on. I've been trying to conceal it, but I can't anymore. I'm in the mood for some thrashing, for some metalising, and I've picked one out the bag which is particularly tasteful. This is Exodus and Strike of the Beasts. Exodus, put away the heart pills. What a fine band Exodus are. Well, we've come to the end of another spine-tingling show, rockers. What are we to do? Except to tell you this, if you do want to write to me or you want to enter my Scorpions competition, how many albums have they had released, including the new one? Or if indeed you want to enter our Who competition, where was Live at Leeds really recorded? Then, or if you want to win one of these, the amazing Dancing Monsters of Rock t-shirt, then send your postcards to Mick Wall, The Monsters of Rock Show, 87 St John's Wood Terrace, London, Northwest 8, 6PY, England. That's Mick Wall, The Monsters of Rock Show, Trax, 87 St John's Wood Terrace, London, Northwest 8, 6PY, England! Enough, I'm off. You stay there and do this. I'll see you next week. This is Motorhead and Mean Machine.
Next, it's time to meet Europe's high-profile feline, Mr. DJ Cat. And we follow that with the growing-up pains of that lovable teenager, Gidget.